Does this actually help you grow your YouTube channel faster? We're diving into the answer of that question today. And this is a hot topic that we are about to get into, and the most recent episode in our series called Ask Sunny, because you gave me a lot of suggestions for titles of this series, and this was the most simple and the most frequent. So I like both those things. So we're gonna go with Ask Sunny, and it's the place where you can ask me anything through a video, and all you have to do is upload your video to a DM chat with me. That way I can save it, and you might just be featured in our next Ask Sunny video. The question today is a goodie, and it's a question that I'm sure you've pondered for yourself, and we're gonna go deep on figuring out if this actually works or not to grow your YouTube channel faster. So let's get into the question. Before we do, hit that like button. You know you want to, hit the like button. And subscribe if you haven't yet, because you know, it's rude. Here I am, talking to you weekly, giving you all the goods. You haven't subscribed yet? It's hurtful, quite frankly. Hit that subscribe button. Be sure to hit the bell to be notified for new videos every single week. All right, let's get to this question. Go time.
Hey Sunny, what's up? So I have this question for you and I will try to make it as short as I can. So a year ago I started my YouTube channel and I did a little challenge on myself that I like to call the 365 challenge. That means every single day a video, no matter what. If I was sick, if I had pains, if I was on vacation, no matter what, I did a video. And right now I have around 400 and more videos and 124 subscribers, and I wonder, how can I get more exposures? How can I get more people? Because I have this mission to impact as many people as I can to really make a change here. So I would love to hear your insight about it, and I really appreciate you and all the work that you do here. Have an amazing day, and again, thank you for that.
That is a really good question, and if this is something that you've ever wondered about, let me know in the comments below. As you know, on this channel, we've started posting more frequently. I always say we. I've started posting more frequently. This is me on camera. I do have a team, but when I started my channel, I was only posting once a week, and I really only ever posted once a week up until I hit 200,000 subscribers. But it's been really interesting posting more regularly to see the effect on my channel. So that's what I wanted to show you today and take you behind the scenes of what happens when you start posting more regularly, and does it actually have a positive impact on your channel. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna dive behind the scenes. I'm gonna show you all the nitty-gritty details of how to figure out how frequently you should be posting on YouTube and what kind of content you should be posting on YouTube to grow even faster. All right, so let's get to it. All right, Eden, and I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Let's take a look at your channel, and I want to dive into why posting every day for you and your current strategy isn't allowing you to impact the amount of people that you want to impact. So let's just take a look. You do have a lot of videos, and the first thing I noticed on your channel is just you don't have anything up here that really tells me the outcome and the benefit to somebody to subscribe to your channel. That would be the first thing I would take a look at. So we have something called the Boss YouTube Channel Checklist. You can download it below this video. It'll tell you exactly what you need to do, but basically you want to tell people what's the benefit? Because rise up for me doesn't mean anything, and it's super generic. So you want to give them exactly what they're going to get from their channel. And I think you also want to get clear on what's the impact you really want to make, because until you know the impact you want to make, it's hard to create content that's going to actually impact people. So let's take a look. And first thing I want to throw out there is just your titling. So the titling on your videos, I know what you're trying to achieve, and a lot of it is about mindset, leadership, business, entrepreneurship, but those are really, really, really competitive niches to be in. Doesn't mean you can't win. We have a lot of clients who do, but you have to know how to win. So here's what I want you to think about when it comes to YouTube. YouTube is like an ocean, and there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos, hundreds of hours of videos being uploaded every minute on YouTube. And if you're a tiny little speck being dropped into that ocean, you sink to the bottom and no one ever sees you. So the keyword strategy and the content research strategy you need to use needs to position you to rise to the very top, ironically, rise up to the very top of the rankings and also get pushed out and suggested. So how do you do that? Okay, so I want to show you one example here. This video, you posted it a week ago and it has 10 views on it. And the reason being is that how to lead others and ourselves is a very broad topic, and I don't know who you're trying to reach. And if you look at that topic, it's so competitive to be in that category. So we need to narrow it down. We need to niche down to blow up. So let's just take a look. 10 views, uploaded 1 week ago. Let's take a look at what you could do differently with your content strategy and your keyword research, and this applies to everybody. So how to lead our others and ourselves. Look at the channels you're competing against. TED Talks, 23 million subscribers, 1.7 million views. Optimize, 176,000 subscribers, not that many views on that video, that's okay. Again, TEDx Talks, all of these channels have a lot more subscribers than you do. And that's okay. It just means that it's too competitive of a space for you to rank in right now or to be pushed out and suggested. This is a good example here of a gateway video, which means that this channel doesn't have a ton of subscribers, but yet it has picked up a lot of views. So this potentially could be a good topic. But let's just take a look at how I would take this video title and I would make it work so that you could actually rise to the top of the rankings by having the same concept, but just a different title and keywords for the title. So what I would do is I would first start with something like building confidence and self-esteem, because I know that that's part of what you're trying to do here. And I got that idea by looking through here and seeing some of the video topics that came up. Taking care of yourself, build confidence. So I was like, okay, I'm going to take those keywords and I'm going to see what happens. So I took the keyword of building confidence, and when I did that, it was 9,900 searches per month, and self-esteem, that's 480 searches per month. This is perfect for newer channels. For a channel your size, between 100 and 1,000 search volume per month is perfect. So if I do that, the search volume is great. The issue is the search pool is still a little high. So if I look in TubeBuddy, which is what we use here, we're using keywords everywhere for the search volume. You'll see that the search pool, which is the ocean you're diving into, still has 300,000 results in it. That's still too competitive for you to be able to rise to the top and to actually get seen in this category. So instead, we're going to take this title and we're going to make it more niched down. So even simple things like targeting men or women, certain age ranges, certain demographics, certain areas of the world, those things all help. So for example, let's say you're targeting men specifically. This makes a big difference because you're saying building confidence and self-esteem for men. And what kind of man are you talking to? You're talking to employees, people who work in a workplace. You're not talking to entrepreneurs. So this actually helps you get found even more. So this is allowing you to niche down to blow up. So the keyword or search volume here says 0 search volume, but it's actually still 480 because this is your primary keyword. So for men in the workplace, if I take that and I add that on to make a long tail keyword, this now becomes a good score in TubeBuddy, and it becomes actually an excellent rating, and you only have 18,000 search results that you're competing against in the search pool. So you easily can rise to the top. Now, the final step of this, and this is how we teach our clients and work with our clients to master their content research so they actually get their videos seen and can grow super fast, is they look at things like views and velocity. So this channel has 964 subscribers, but 6,000 views on it. It's been up for 3 years, so it's collected 6,000 views over 3 years. But the big thing is less subscribers, more views. That's a good thing because it means there's demand for this topic, and it's not just the subscribers who are watching it. So it's being found in search. The other thing is there's 38,000 views for this video. And the really cool thing here is that you have space to rank first and to show up in this category because all of these videos are over a year old. They're all old videos. So YouTube wants fresh content for you to be discovered. So that's where our content strategy makes such a huge difference in getting your videos actually seen. So what does this have to do with posting every single day? Well, the whole purpose of this and why I'm showing you this is because when you're intentional about the content you're putting up and you're not throwing spaghetti at the wall by just posting videos all the time but not having a strategy behind it, you are wasting your time and effort because YouTube is a search engine and it's based around keywords and it's based around categorizing your channel and your content. So in order to grow, especially in the beginning, once you have an audience, you can get more creative. But in order to grow in the beginning, you have to be very, very intentional with the content you're posting, or else you're still going to remain frustrated with the impact you're making and the reach that you're getting on your channel. I wanted to show you another example of someone that we work with and how big of a difference it can make when you get intentional with your content. So Justin Hickox is in our Authority Accelerator program. He said, yesterday I heard that the average YouTube channel with 10,000 subscribers has 152 videos uploaded. 28 days ago, I had 430 subscribers. Today I'll break the 10,000 subscriber mark and I'll only have 14 videos uploaded. How does that happen? Because you get intentional and you study your metrics and you know what kind of content to make to grow faster. So if you can use the right kind of content and post every day and use the content research to post every day, oh yeah, you're gonna grow really, really fast. You can see here, Justin's channel, he's now at 11,000 subscribers. He's growing by a ton every single day. And you can see the views are great on his videos as well. So here's what you need to do to figure out what kind of content to post. First thing is we're gonna get real familiar with YouTube Studio Beta. I've talked about this a lot, but this is where the gold mine of your channel lies because it's gonna tell you how to grow a lot faster. And if you are gonna post every day, what kind of content to make. So first thing you're gonna do is you are gonna go to your analytics. You're in your analytics, you go to reach first. And when you go to reach, you wanna click on views right here. So when I go into see more, it's gonna tell me which of the videos are contributing to the most views on my channel. Because realistically, you have to think of every video as a little machine. And there's only a small percentage of the videos on your channel that are contributing to the most growth. I'm gonna say that again. A small percentage of the videos on your channel are contributing to the most growth. So you wanna pay attention to the topics that are bringing in the most views, subscribers, reach for you. So for me, you can see there's 5 videos here that are bringing in the most views for me on a daily basis. And these 5 videos are the main themes that I create the content on my channel. Instagram, law of attraction, manifestation, passive income, YouTube, that's it. Like those 4 pillars of content drive the most views and subscribers for my channel. So in order to grow your channel, you wanna double down where you're getting the most growth, views, and subscribers. So the next piece you wanna look at is where are the majority of my subscribers coming from? And same thing, you're gonna see the majority of your subscribers are coming from a very small percentage of the videos uploaded to your channel. So again, you wanna make more content like that in order to grow faster. And if you can post every day using topics that you know are growing your channel, then you're gonna grow really, really fast. So if I go into audience now, in my channel analytics, I go to audience and I go to see more, you can see same thing. There are very specific videos that are doing the majority of growth for my subscribers on my channel. 11 most profitable business ideas, manifestation, grow with 0 views and subscribers, passive income, Instagram. Again, same theme. So this is telling me, okay, I know which videos on my channel are growing my channel the fastest and allowing me to impact more people. I need to keep creating video content around those topics. And you will see the same thing on your channel. I can pretty much guarantee that there's a few videos, I haven't seen your metrics, that are actually doing the majority of the growth on your channel. And you can see them by going like this. Go to most popular on your channel, and you'll see that you have a few videos that have more views than average. Those videos, I would guess, are driving the most growth. So what are the topics of those videos? You want to create more videos on those topics to grow faster. All right, now the next thing I wanted to show you, so we've gone through subscribers. And the final piece of this is also understanding that in order to grow your channel, make more of an impact, but also make more income, especially through something like AdSense, same thing. The majority of your revenue for your channel is gonna come through a small percentage of the videos. So in this case, we are going into the analytics and I'm going to revenue right here. And I'm going into see more. And this is for my overall channel, not a specific video. This is gonna tell me which videos are generating the most revenue for me when it comes to AdSense. Again, it's the same topic themes, which tells me I know which themes I should focus on and which content pieces I should double down on, meaning making more content on passive income, YouTube, Instagram, etc. That's for my channel. So for your channel, you have to figure out what are the key themes in your content that are bringing in the most growth. You focus on those, you make more videos on those topics. If you can post every day on those topics using the right content and keyword research strategy, you're gonna grow so much faster. And that's how you're gonna impact more people, by posting every single day. So does this actually help you grow your YouTube channel faster? Does posting every single day help you grow your YouTube channel faster? The answer is yes and no. It can if you're using the right content strategy and you're really paying close attention to the videos that are giving you the best growth and the most subscribers and the most views. But if you're just using what I call the spaghetti strategy, I think it's because I'm Italian, You're just throwing spaghetti at the wall and you're hoping that one of these videos is just gonna take off. That doesn't work, and that's why I'm such a believer in researching before you record, because then you know which video topics are actually gonna get picked up and suggested and are gonna be found in search as well, and the right keywords to be using so you can actually be discovered on YouTube, because keep in mind that hundreds of hours of video are uploaded to YouTube every single minute. So you're competing with so many results and so many other videos. So the only way for you to get found and to get exposure and get seen is to really do that research before you actually create your content. So it's a yes and no answer, and it also depends on your bandwidth. I'm a big believer in quality over quantity because I do believe you grow a lot faster that way, and we have a lot of great case studies and examples of that. So that's my 2 cents, and honestly, I got so many questions from you guys on Instagram asking me about your YouTube channels. Some of you straight up just like shamelessly asking me to do a channel audit. Respect. But the cold hard truth I'm gonna give you right now is that if you really wanna grow, your metrics are key. You gotta be paying attention, because if you're not looking at them, it's gonna slow down your growth in a major way. And this is the other thing. A lot of you put a lot of time and effort into asking me questions, and we actually have a place for you to talk to me on a daily and to get support from thousands of other bosses around the world in growing your YouTube channel, and it's called YouTube for Bosses. Quick interruption for an important announcement. If you want the proven system to fast track your growth on YouTube that has been used by thousands of creators around the world, like Sue, who grew from 0 to 1,600 subscribers in 3 months, or Karen, whose Spanish hairstyling channel had a 360% increase in watch time, or Heather, who hit 50,000 subscribers, register for the free masterclass and join the club at bossYouTubeStrategy.com. Back to the video. I know you've heard of it. It's my program. It's a 4-hour crash course on how to blow up on YouTube in the next 12 months. We've had people go from 0 to 100,000 subscribers in less than a year, multiple people at this point. You've seen a lot of our clients, you know it works, so what are you waiting for? If you want to get it on YouTube for Bosses, click the link below this video. And make sure you check out this video on if I had 100 subscribers, this is what I do, because I start going into all those metrics. So do the research, make sure that you have a intentional plan with your content, and it's gonna make a big difference for you. If you like this video, hit that like button. Be sure to share this with someone who needs to see it. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Like I said, want to be featured in the next Ask Sunny segment? There's a right and a wrong way to submit your question. The right way is to record a vertical video on your phone, save it to your camera roll, and then upload that video, less than 60 seconds, to your Instagram chat with me. Then tag me in your Instagram story and let me know you've submitted your question so that I see it in my DMs. The wrong way is to record your video inside of Instagram, because unfortunately, I'm not able to save that kind of video. I can't wait to see your question, and I hope that I'm able to feature you. Quite rude if you're just sitting there watching me getting all this good content and you're just like, no, I'm not gonna subscribe. That's like coming to my house and not taking your shoes off. Not that I really care, I'm not that kind of person. Anyways, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Make sure to check the videos around me right now for even more YouTube growth tips. I got your back. Can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye.